Alright you guys, this is the first part of my video for restoring this old camper. Show it to you in a second, but this is the old IDI that I'm going to put on it. I fell in love with it because, well, it's a 7.3. It's not a Power Stroke, but it's old US Forest Service green. But I'm going to bring this down to that camper, but first I'm going to let this thing warm up. It's got a new injection pump and new valve cover gaskets, new plugs, and a new glow plug solenoid. Alright, so while this thing warms up, I'll take you guys over and show you this camper. So I'm trying to figure out what year it is. I think it might be a 66. I'll show you guys when I bring it down there. But hopefully that thing's gonna fit on the bed of this just perfect. I gotta put some toolboxes on the back of it. This truck still needs a little bit more work, but it's only got 167,000 miles on it. So still has plenty of life left. This is the best part about this truck right here. See that? Cold start advanced solenoid to kick off. It's just warming up right now. So again, tack only works sometimes. It's on the list of things to get replaced. Got a new dash bezel in. It's got Bluetooth, that's important in today's day. Did have a mouse problem at some point, but we'll get that. Okay, there it is, just shut off. Now it's at that low idle. Alright, let's go check this camper out. Synchros and reverse are a little worn down. I gotta fix that, but we got it. All right. Here it is. It's I believe it's a 66. I think someone put that logo on there and they named it themselves. I got it for really cheap. The guy that I bought it off of, I'm pretty sure he said the day that he bought it, he was driving home with it and he unfortunately got in a head-on collision. You can kind of see where there was a couple ratchet straps like this one here and there that buckled, but I think I'm going to be able to get most of that out, because I got to completely gut this thing. This is where the most damage is right here. But I think that I can pop a lot of these rivets out, straighten this out, tuck it back in, and re-rivet it. Harbor Freight has rivet guns for pretty cheap. There's a window there. I don't really know what these tie downs are for. This is what's going to go over the cab. I'm thinking maybe if you wanted to tie it to a big front bumper, Not sure yet. But here's the serial number and model. The serial number is 66-100213. I'm guessing 66 is the year it was made. And the model is a C-10. I'm kind of excited about this. I found the door inside for that. But this right here, I don't know how well this is going to show up in the video. I can see the GoPro in that reflection. This is the test spot where this guy tried polishing it up. So this whole thing should shine up like a mirror, and it's going to go on the back of the 7.3. I'm excited. So I'll show you guys inside. The door still seems to work pretty well. I'm glad that didn't get too banged up, because I don't know how I would replace that. Obviously I'm going to have to get new window panes. There is a step underneath here. I don't know how reliable that is right now, so I'm not going to use that. But you can see the damage on the outside. Again, sleeping quarters up here that goes over the cab. There's one little window that's going to be up against the cab. Hopefully I get a bird dog in here at some point. He can poke his head through there and check in on us. The sink, I think I'm going to keep. I'll just, I'll get it out and I'll repurpose it. I have a little hot water on demand system. The oven, I'm going to replace that. I don't know where the third one's still on the ground there, but all of these, they're still here. I don't think the oven was ever used. It looks like maybe it was on, because that heat is discolored that's in there. I'm going to do a different one. I think I'm going to keep this vent here over the stove just to blow steam and air out, especially, I'm sure it gets hot in here. I think this was just storage. In here, this was a closet. There's still hangers in there. There's a phone. Different time. And then I think this was a propane heater, because just on the other side of this wall, there's a propane hookup. This was the shower toilet combination. This is all coming out. I don't have a need for that. And then there's just one big long bench here. These cabinets are kind of cool. I don't know if I'm going to be able to replicate them and get these newer switches, but you pull these switches in together like this and bring it up, and then up top here there's a magnet, and that one just fell. But they would stick open. It's kind of cool, right? There's no storage underneath there, because that's where the side of the truck bed's going to be, and because I have a flat bed, I'll just have diamond plate toolboxes on the outside. But I'm pretty sure I can build about this same size bench for somewhere to sleep. My plan is to remove the shower bathroom, and I'm just going to put a wood stove there. Over here, I'm not entirely sure yet. I want to make sure that I have storage for clothing and stuff, and food. But I'm thinking keep the sink centered on this single window, have a little bit of counter, have the oven, and then I'm thinking maybe right here put one of those old ice boxes, just anchor that to the floor somehow, where you'd put a big block of ice on the top, and then it was just a big oak cabinet that would keep your groceries cold. And then maybe on this corner still try to build a cabinet so I can hang up some wool clothing, because I'm planning on this being my mobile hunting camp, at least for upland hunting. Gonna have to figure out some sort of a table, maybe something that just folds down right here so I don't lose the window, and then it folds back up. Could have a foldable chair in here, but yeah. Bed, single bed, wood stove, ice box, new oven, reusing that same sink. Somewhere in the middle of all this I have to figure out how I'm going to set up my hot water on demand system. I have to get new vents for up top here. There's two. I'm sure I can just find those. But I did mention the single window here. I've got double. this crank's missing. It might be somewhere here in the camper, but I'm hoping that, yeah, hoping we can put this thing together. I'm not really planning on doing too much electrical in here. Just planning on having lanterns and maybe some flashlights. But I'm gonna gut everything out of there, right down to the bones, spray insulation, and then I'm thinking pine paneling inside. But I want to rewire all these lights, or at least replace them. There's one missing in the back, these orange running lights right here. Here's another one. Here's a red one, and then there's 3 red. Yeah, there's 3 red in the front here, and that'll go over the cab. And then just down there, there's a switch that I can hook up into my trailer lights, which also still need to be done. But yeah, the silver bullet is going to go on the back of the old 7.3. That's the plan, and hopefully I can start doing some demo today. Alright, gonna get a little demo done in this thing.
Had no place to go.
If they can put this thing right here, that's what's important.
Listen to the lions as they run the world. Holiest empire, but nothing lasts for sure. And you help me turn it on. And that's all I could ever
Alright you guys, well I was doing a time lapse and my my battery died, so I've got this thing on the Volta. It's a GoPro. I have it on the Volta, which is like this little tripod that has a battery built into it. I'll have to charge that next time so it lasts longer, but I just figured I'd show you guys a before and after. Nothing looks really different other than the lumber that's stacked up on the outside there, but now when you come in, it's a little bit more open. I got cabinets down. There's closet space here. Cabinets up above the sink. The shower's gone / toilet. Still got to get this basin out. Still got some more demo to do. The next thing that I'll have to do is all this sheathing is going to have to come down. And then there's old spray insulation behind there. That'll all come down. I'll push all the dents out as best I can, re-insulate with spray foam, sand it down with a bandsaw blade, and yeah, start framing all the new stuff out. But so much more room for activities now. Again, now that this is here, and actually the back of my truck stops right here, so there's just over 2 feet that's going to stand out the back of the truck, and that's fine. It doesn't go down, so I don't have to worry about my brake lights or tail lights or anything, but I still want to wire up all the lights that are going to be on the back of this. If I've got the whole thing apart and I can snake new wires, I might as well do it. But the wood stove's going to go right here. This won't come back as far, and then, well, it'll probably come back to about here. So that'll be gone. That wood stove's really small. A bed here / bunk, double windows, we'll fix those, bed up top, new cabinet space. I might end the cabinets over here. I want to put 2 big hooks in the wall that I could hang my wool jacket on if it gets soaked. Still got to demo this, saving the sink, doing a different stove. I got what used to be the bathroom window to open. I got to go through all these. Some of these need new panes. the gears need a little bit of oil. I don't want to force them right now. With me prying on the outside, I was able to get them to go, so I'm going to grease those down. But yeah, day one. Hopefully can get some more of this done over the next few weeks, and then by fall, when it starts to cool down, start putting it together. All right.